If your interview is tomorrow, the worst thing you can do tonight is memorize 20 perfect answers. That creates the exact problem most candidates fear. You sound busy, not clear, and your best evidence gets buried under too much detail. Interviewers are not scoring memory. They are deciding whether to move you forward. First, they want to know if you can do the work. Second, they want to know how you work with people, pressure, and priorities. Third, they want to know why this role makes sense for you now. And fourth, they want to know what risk they may be taking by hiring you. So with 24 hours left, stop cramming and build a decision map instead. Start with the job description, because that tells you what the interview is really testing. Write down the 3 priorities the role clearly cares about most. Then write 2 likely concerns the interviewer could have about your fit. Then write 1 sentence for the purpose of this interview round. That 1-page map tells you what every answer must prove, and it cuts the noise fast. If you want a worksheet for that step, the interview preparation workbook is linked below. Next, build your opening answer before anything else. You need a 60 to 90-second version of who you are professionally. Do not tell your whole life story, and do not start with random background. Start with the role you do best right now. Then name the value you usually create. Then connect that value to why this move makes sense. A weak opening sounds like this. I have experience in many areas, and I am excited about new opportunities. It is polite, but it is broad, forgettable, and hard to trust. A stronger opening sounds like this. I lead cross-functional work in fast-moving teams, and I am strongest when priorities are unclear. Then add 1 proof point. In my last role, I improved delivery while keeping stakeholders aligned, which is why this role fits. Now the interviewer knows your direction, your value, and the logic behind your move. After that, do not try to write 20 fresh stories tonight. Review 6 reusable stories instead. Keep 1 story on delivery or achievement, 1 on leadership or influence, 1 on problem solving, 1 on conflict or stakeholder tension, 1 on change or adaptability, and 1 on failure, recovery, and learning. For each story, make 4 things clear. What was the situation, and what was your task? What action did you personally take? What result came from that action? And what did you learn that changed how you work now? If your action is vague, the story will collapse as soon as the follow-up questions begin. So tighten every story to your personal contribution, the scope, and 1 measurable result. Then map each story to likely behavioral questions, so you stop guessing under pressure. Now prepare the difficult questions while you still have energy. That includes gaps, weaknesses, missing skills, salary expectations, location issues, or why you left. The rule is simple. Be honest, brief, and forward-moving. Name the fact first, then give only the context that matters. After that, show what you did about it. Then end with why you can still succeed in this role. Before you sleep, prepare your questions for them. Good questions do 2 jobs. They show judgment, and they help you decide whether this opportunity is actually right for you. Ask about the team's priorities, what success looks like in the first 90 days, and what usually makes someone struggle in the role. Then spend 15 minutes preparing the interview itself, not just the answers. Check the format, route, timing, documents, camera, microphone, and lighting. Remove friction now, not 5 minutes before the interview starts. On interview day, do 1 realistic practice round out loud. Reading answers is not practice because silent review hides weak structure. Retrieval, pacing, and follow-up handling only appear when you actually speak. Record 1 opening answer and 1 behavioral story, then cut anything generic or too long. If you want the full preparation system, the interview preparation workbook is linked below. It helps you organize research, stories, difficult answers, practice, and follow-up in 1 place. But even if you use only tonight, remember the sequence. Review your opening, your 6 stories, and your questions 1 last time. Decode the role. Position your value. Prove it with 6 stories. Answer the tough questions briefly. Practice under pressure. And walk in with questions, not panic. Watch next. Job interview questions and answers. 10 questions you must prepare. And subscribe to Career Vector for practical career systems you can actually use.